So guys, today's video will be on becoming a 40-year-old man in your 20s, and it's a very big title, let's say. I'm sure it will attract a few more people, so hello. Now, if you know me or you take a look at me, you might be thinking, oh, that's quite ironic because I look like an older guy than I am. I look a lot older than I actually am, and the last few years, that's all I hear. So it is ironic. It's quite ironic to me anyway, so bear that in mind. But it's quite accurate because I live like a 40-year-old man, and that's not a bad thing. It's quite a good thing, actually. So I was immature. I was, messing around and not really looking at life as a whole. And I was a consumer. I consume content and I would buy unnecessary things. I would overthink every social situation, maybe with a girl or with a group of guys. It doesn't have to just be with people, I would overthink anything I would do. I'd overthink what happened there, or the circumstances of this, or and that was a big problem. And also I was an addict. I would masturbate, and I was addicted to porn. This is a part of being immature, having all these bad habits that you do, and this is a problem because your life is not heading anywhere if you live the life that I lived. Now, you don't have to be in your 20s, you can be in your teens or your 30s or even your actual 40s, because some men in their 40s still live like little boys. Maybe they have a family, but they still eat shit, watch porn, consume content all day on television or YouTube or whatever, and that's a big problem. It ruins your life. Really, it does. You're definitely thinking, what does being a 40-year-old man in your 20s actually mean? It means to be mature. It means to think ahead and live to what some people might think a boring life. I go to bed at 8 o'clock, get up at 6 o'clock every day. Sometimes, it's a little bit different down to circumstances, but on a basis, I do that every day. Some people don't even have a bedtime schedule. Some people go to bed at 12. I know my friends go to bed at 1, 2, 3, get up at 8, and they're tired all day. I'm tired, but I've still experienced a lot more in that day. And it also just keeps you ahead of the curve. Now, this can go into a sense of everyday life. Your friend comes over and you've been playing video games, eating shit, still in your pajamas, and he comes over and he says, oh, do you want to go out? And you're thinking, fuck, I need to have a shower, I need to have breakfast, I need to get changed. Fuck, I'm behind. Give me a minute. And you're holding the day up. You are holding the day up. You're behind everybody else. So being mature means you're up early, you're dressed, you're doing work, you've had your breakfast, you're ready to go, you can attack the day. It just puts you ahead, not only with the day but also with life. You're able to think ahead. You're also able to make decisions that you wouldn't if you were an immature guy. You also have assets and things that you wouldn't have if you're an immature guy. If you were immature and you won the lottery, the first thing you would do is buy a Ferrari. But if you're a 40-year-old man in your 20s, you would reinvest that money. You might be thinking, why would I do that? Well, this can set you up for life. Would you rather play video games and have nice cars and nice assets, or have a productive life that's fulfilling? And maybe you don't have loads of assets, maybe you have nice houses and this and that, but you have a lot of money and you've retired your family, you have a family of your own, a beautiful wife and children, and you are living every day to its fullest potential. What would you rather? I would rather the second option, because I want to live every day with a purpose and be driven towards that purpose day by day, year by year. And I don't have to have loads of money, but as long as I'm doing what I want to do the right way, then it doesn't matter. Now, the next point is you will stand out. And I'm not saying that you definitely will stand out. You will have people tell you that you're very mature or this or that. You know, I was with a few girls in the summer, and they said, "Wow, you're really mature." You know, it's like talking to a 40-year-old man. Not They didn't say that obviously, but they're saying it's like talking to an older guy. And you know, it's a blessing and a curse, because you know you have people in public, you know, talk to you and think they think that you're older, whereas you're not. There was one time where I was in McDonald's and I was, you know, dressed up because I just played a rugby game. I was all smart, you know, I had my tie on, shirt on, and I had nice proper shoes, and I looked quite good. I looked smart, and the people thought that I was a manager. You know, it's funny, and you know, I don't look young. I don't look very young, so it's easy to think that. But that's when you get when you are a 40-year-old man in your 20s. You stand out. People take a lot more notice to you, and it depends on how you can take that pressure and take the eyes on you. Now, as I said before, with the girls I was with in the summer, that is a blessing and a curse, because it's harder to attract younger girls my age. No, because they're all interested in going partying and drinking and all that stuff, whereas older girls, more feminine, more attractive, beautiful, mature women will be more attracted to you. They are more attracted towards the kind of guy who is mature, the guy that has his life set up properly and is driven and actually has a purpose that he's working towards every day. A mature woman will be more attracted to that. So that is a benefit. If you're a younger guy, which if you're a 40-year-old in your 20s, yeah, that will be a struggle at first. You know, you will struggle to attract women, but over time that will play into your hands, because more attractive women will start to appear, and they'll be more mature, and they'll be more interested in, you know, the fact you have a house, you know, at 24 or 25 years old, that you can afford a house. They'll really appreciate that, because they have been working towards that for such a long time. Now, another point is your life will feel fulfilling, and that is a key point to a man's life, is a fulfilled life. And I don't mean by sex or cars or any of that stuff, but actually having a purpose and working towards that purpose and progressing the purpose throughout your life. Being a 40-year-old man in your 20s will make your life more fulfilling. You look back and think, wow, what I did in my 20s or my teens or my 30s, that really changed my life, and I'm forever grateful for that. You will reflect and think that. So there is no negative, there's only positive. Like, yes, the women and all this stuff is a downside, but the likelihood is, if you live your life as a young guy, you will get unattractive, and then you'll get to the point where you finished university or whatever, and people have stopped partying, and you're kind of the only one who's not got their shit together. You know, people are getting jobs and getting this and that and getting a proper income and starting their life out, whereas you're just kind of broke, no job, no nothing, and you're ugly. Those are the two paths you can take. You can either take the exciting one for a few years, or the better one over the course of your life. It's your choice. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. I appreciate it, and I make many more videos like these. If you have any suggestions of what you'd like to see, comment them down below. And if you have any problems that you'd like me to solve, comment them down below and I'll make a video on them. But if you're struggling for consistency in the gym, or you'd just like a coach for the gym, then go to the first link in the description, where I can help you out on a personal level to help you achieve the results that you want, so you can look, that's the wrong side, my left arm's not too good, guys, but you get the gist. If you want to look good, you want to be masculine, you want to attract women, give it a go. But that's it. Have a good day.